Radiance banned.
What is up, my dudes? We've got the Corporate Esports Association Dota 2 Spring 2019 tournament going on. We've got Bane and Mirana Ganks representing Microsoft against Team Twitter. This is game number 2 in the round of 8, so we're pretty close to the finals now. Microsoft, Bane, and Mirana Ganks are up 1-0, and we've got Fruitcakes returning for the second game. How did you feel about that last game?
What's up, guys? I'm still eating my dinner because I'm hungry.
Okay, I'll continue talking then.
No, it's okay. Yeah, the last game was quite interesting. I think Microsoft was ahead pretty much the whole game, and they ended the game with quite a strat.
Yeah, some like Agadim, Morphling with Burrow Strike. That was crazy. So the Burrow Strike gives you 1400 range with the Ags, and then Morphling Ags gives you an extra 600. So they basically Burrow Striked from across the screen. We didn't really know what was going on either. So if you're Team Twitter, when are you gonna ban Morphling? Is it gonna be first phase? Because like you could probably pretty feasibly pick Morphling in the first phase. Like honestly, this hero is so good right now.
I would ban the Sand King.
Radiance banned.
They're gonna ban Pangolier instead.
They're banning out the Morris right now, the Microsoft's offlaner.
Yeah, he's
a
pretty
good choice.
He's pretty good. He's Divine 4. Yeah, we struggled a lot against him when we played him last year.
I guess. Wait, we were on the same team last year and we beat them. Remember?
Yeah, we beat them, but it's the best of 1.
5 seconds. Hurry,
Fair
hurry.
enough. But yeah, we did have to prepare special things against the Morris, and that screwed up his lane early on really bad.
That was back when everyone was like
Dire team pick.
doing the pulls. Alright, so Bane and Mirana Ganks are gonna open up with Sand King again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Team Twitter does ban Warlock first, so not getting first pick this time either. It looks like they want second pick so they can get a better mid matchup.
Like I was saying, they should have banned the Sand King.
Open up with Shadow Demon. It's interesting. I think they've run this one a few times, but Shadow Demon I think he's in a pretty good spot right now.
Here's the thing, Mirana isn't banned this time.
Radiant team are now
I
picking.
think Burrow Strike into Arrow is pretty hard to land.
Radiance banned.
Spirit Breaker
Maybe they
as
won't
well,
go for
and early Grim
Wow.
Strikes. Letting them take the Grim Strike
Come on,
Sand King
same
combo
picks.
again. Oh boy! And Team Twitter, hopefully they can do a better job at winning the Sentry War this time.
Dire's banned.
Yeah, but it's actually not as easy as you think. Last time I played against Sand King, I placed 2 sentries and didn't find his 1 sentry, and then I lost the lane really bad.
You have to like push the wave in and then like try and force him out of the area, but it's really hard against Sand King because he's always pushing the lane
Sandstorm.
in with Sandstorm.
Yeah, I don't know.
So a pretty big change up from Team Twitter.
10
A lot
seconds to
more
pick.
aggressive supports this time.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
But Spirit Breaker, like I think like the only position that Spirit Breaker can work in is 5. Like he does not do anything with farm.
Yeah, this is some pretty weird picks. I wouldn't have picked Spirit Breakers second, just because like nobody's gonna pick or ban that hero. I could pick it
Only
later.
10 seconds.
Maybe a secure and good offlaner at this.
And they had the
5 seconds remain.
no, they had the double pick. Never mind. So Shadow Shaman banned out from Team Twitter. They don't want the trio, infamous trio again. A lot of lockdown came out from them last game.
Yeah.
They tri-laned the Sven like
Dire's banned.
about 4 minutes in, and it was like, yeah, I guess we can leave the lifesteal alone against NP because he didn't go for a Blightstone at level 1. Slug banned out as well for making Microsoft Bane and Mirana Ganks. It's interesting. I suppose it's a pretty good combo with like Spirit Breaker.
Yeah, really aggressive plays.
10 seconds to pick.
Alright, I'm gonna stop eating now and focus on commentating.
5 seconds remain.
Keep eating. There's still a while before the game starts. So we'll see. Maybe they're thinking about banning Morph now, because you know, don't even wait till the last phase. Just pick it in the second phase, and then you'll regret not banning it. move things
Dire
one phase
team are now
early each time.
picking
They're gonna ban Clinks.
Clinks.
I think Clinks is a pretty strong hero, but like, I would rather see Clinks in offlane these days.
Really?
Yeah, I
think
mean
Clinks
he's
is
like
pretty
really.
good mid.
He can pressure like most safe laners pretty hard because most of them are melee. You're up against Clinks, which is a
Actually,
nightmare.
What do you think of
Only
Clinks
10
support?
seconds.
I've seen it happen, and it's actually like really annoying in
I
lane.
think if
5
you went for like
seconds.
first
Hurry,
item
hurry.
Ags, 'cause I think the Ags is like way too good right now. It's basically another ultimate. Because like you go, it only like spawns them when you come out of invis. So you go invis, you walk into the fight, and once invis is off cooldown again, and then you like go out, break invis, summon 2, and then you go invis again, and then break invis again. You get 4 skeletons, which is basically the burning army.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, I haven't seen Clinks that much, but I just remember one time somebody picked the Clinks as position 4, and then they ran a safe thing, and I was like, what the hell is this? Must be terrible. But it was not. Like, it does so much damage in
It's
lane.
like a, it's like a
just
better silencer, right?
Radiant team pick.
Legion Commander.
I think he has longer range.
What? These supports don't even have burst. Spirit Breaker does no damage. Sarah Demon like does his damage in like a billion years.
I guess they do okay
Only
against the
10
morph
seconds.
flinging, if that's what
Who's?
Microsoft
5
is gonna
seconds
go.
remain.
Like, you can just duel, and then Shadow Demon uses the Soul Catcher on top. Morphling dies very quickly.
Yeah, you start with a Soul Catcher as well. I mean, Soul Catcher is different now, right? It's the percentage damage instead of damage amp.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, it's always pretty surprising. You just like suddenly lose 40% of your HP. Like, wait, what just happened?
Yep.
So it seems like LC pick is taking Bane and Mirana Ganks for a bit of a spin as well. I mean, she's pretty strong in lane, but it always feels like you need to snowball super hard, otherwise you just become useless.
Is it even that strong? Like, they could just lane the Sand King against the Legion, right? Worst comes to worst.
So please overwhelming odds here.
I guess, yeah,
Dire
it's pretty
team are
strong.
now picking.
Shakira.
Your favorite hero?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's nice. It's like pretty easy to get an ice path during a duel because they're standing still. And it lasts for like
Oh,
half
yeah.
the duel, right? It's 2.5 seconds if we see max ice path.
Yeah, and you can counter initiate the Spirit Breaker so
Radiant
easily.
team
Yeah.
Just drop a ice path in front of
Viper
whoever
as
is
well.
charging.
So another dot damage hero, nothing too bursty, but Viper does do a lot of damage. I mean, the Viper Strike does a ton of damage, right? So you gotta be a really early mid pick.
Yeah, this is kind of weird.
It seems like you're defeating the point of having
10
second pick, right?
seconds to
Because
pick.
like, if you have second pick, you should save the 1v1
5
for
seconds.
last.
Hurry, hurry.
Yeah, also Viper is usually reserved for canceling
Dive back.
passives, and the only passive that
Just caustic.
Microsoft has is Caustic.
DP. I feel like I feel like DP seems really strong with the new Ags, but like, when do you build it?
I don't know. I just know it's really strong. Maybe after Yules, yeah,
10
probably like
seconds to
But
boots
like,
and then
don't you need like
Yules.
an armor item as well? I guess face boots kind
5
of does
seconds.
that.
Hurry,
Well,
hurry.
yes and no. With Yules, you get a lot of survivability, and Ags will help you farm a lot faster. So
It also gives you a bit
Probably.
of survivability, I guess.
yeah. And they don't need armor in this game. I feel like Legion is so far their only physical damage dealer.
I mean, these nether strikes start hurting after a while.
You can just Yules dodge it or silence.
Radiance ban.
I also don't feel like DP is like that good against Viper in lane. I haven't really played the matchup, but like you want to get pretty close and personal with a Soul Siphon. You don't want to do that against Viper. Seems like they had an opportunity to get like a better matchup, but they decided to go with like a push strat instead with the Chikura as well.
The lanes,
Only 10
mid lane's
seconds.
probably gonna be pretty even.
Yeah.
With the change of
5
how
seconds
Viper
remain.
works, Viper is no longer a lane dominator. He kind of just like does well in most lanes, but he's not gonna like be dominating. And same with Death Prophet. Like I don't think either can really kill the other, but
So
they
they
should
banned,
both get.
they banned Morphling on Team Twitter. It's like, it's fuck this bullshit.
Yeah, I would have thought that they would pick it in the second phase if they.
Yeah, I mean,
wanted
they
to
already
do
saw
it.
Viper, right? And Viper gets destroyed by Morphling.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure
Radiant
Microsoft
team are
weren't
now
thinking
picking.
about picking Morphling in the first place, again, especially against the Legion and the Spirit Breaker.
You think it's that bad for the Morph? I guess it's like a long time to get locked down. A Spirit Breaker is pretty obvious, but the duel is, I mean, it's still a
Yeah.
bit slow, right? You have time to react to it. The cast time
It's a lot
is...
of catch, and if Legion ever gets a Blade Mail, it's
Only
really
10
hard for Morphling
seconds.
to survive the duel.
Yeah, you also have Shadow Demon to make
5 seconds remain.
Yeah.
your own Morphlings. So, a carry for Bane and Mirana Ganks. That's to be able to deal with the Legion Commander. Okay.
They could pick like a Sven, I feel.
Yeah, just take up the DP a little bit as well.
Yeah. It's interesting that they banned most of the good carries themselves, like Jug, Ursa, Lifestealer. But there's still a lot of other things left, I guess.
Dire team pick.
Razor.
Razor.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good against LC in lane.
Yeah.
He's also pretty self-sufficient as well. Once you get like 3 points in the passive, you just push everyone out.
Yeah. But now they don't have a real late game carry on Microsoft, so
I mean, they have DP,
10
right? It's just
seconds
pretty
to
difficult
pick.
to fight into.
yes, but like
5
DP is very
seconds.
alt
Hurry,
dependent,
hurry.
and without alt, it's just not a hero. So if Twitter picks like a super carry, and if they just drag out the game to that stage, then they could potentially just like play around DP's alt, and then if DP doesn't have alt, then they're like their team does nothing.
So what about Terrorblade?
It's kind
Could
of
be a
rough
good
against
Naga
Senki.
game as well, right? Like, you just song and then like get away from
Sniper. How badly did they ruin your strategy?
Safely sniper.
Safely and sniper.
They really seem to like the sniper, but I still don't.
It's
Think.
it's a little bit of a better sniper game, right?
And it's much better this game for sure.
Yeah.
They don't have the Lifestealer to jump in with the Senki, and they don't
Yeah,
have the
Jakira is
Morph.
not gonna buy a blink either. It's pretty hard to get in range for like a Yule setup or just get a raw
But still,
ice path.
Just the Senki alone is a big problem for the sniper. I feel
But
like.
it's only the Sand King this time, so like Sand King, his damage caps out pretty early on.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But
I think it's gonna be a bit better for them this time.
is it though?
They have more aggressive supports as well.
Yeah. So if they do okay in lane, I feel like they might do well overall.
Yeah.
But the laning stage is a big question mark because of how well the Razor fares against the LC.
Yeah, that's for
And,
sure.
If the LC has a bad
Perhaps this battle
game, then
will
that
resolve
hero
the
is just
eternal
not a hero.
conflict between good and evil. Absolutely
Alright, so we did get a replacement mid player for Team Twitter. Lutz had to step out for personal issues, IRL issues, and so we've got Havoc instead, but everyone else running roughly the same roles as before.
Wait, so is it a mid
It
sniper
looks like
then?
it's gonna be a mid Viper, right? He's got the pull tangos. Actually, yeah. So
Yeah.
Havoc's going safe lane. Safe lane sniper is scary though. I guess it's okay against Sand King because you're not melee, but I mean the Viper would have been way better, right? You just throw in the Nether Toxin where the Sandstorm is, and I was like, yeah,
30 seconds until.
Oh, Sniper's gonna
well,
get
Sniper,
caught.
he's in a lot of trouble. Ink Swell comes out, and they have a Burrow Strike to follow up as well. They get the full Ink Swell damage, that's 200 and actually it's only 100. Anyway,
Yeah.
Sniper
Kinda just-
it used to be 200 damage at level 1 or something crazy like that.
Kind of just walked into them, like. alone.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mistake. This is a pretty scary lane, so.
Yeah,
One
they're gonna
Shadow
lose the
Poisoning
Vanguard
on the
as
Shadow
well.
Demon.
It's
So
time
they
for Fantasy World
reduced the
avatars
mana
to
cost of
pretend
this
to
from
murder one another.
55 to 35 for level 1. It's definitely made this hero a lot more viable. The 5th stack is gonna barely miss on the Morris. Nice dodge there. He needs to get the 5th stack. He's not gonna get it, so the stacks will reset. He's not gonna get the bonus damage there.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
he's
it
used a lot of
wouldn't
his
have been
mana.
enough to kill.
Yeah, but it does like double the damage, I think it is, on the 5th stack.
Yeah, but it's so much mana. I don't know.
Yeah, you have to land all of them, but the Morris was able to dodge the 5th ones. So DP already taking a lot of heat. She's already half health. Something happened at the bottom. Seems like she just walked up for a Spirit Siphon and tried to challenge the Viper, and then Viper was like, "I'm Nether Strike, bitch." Oh, Nether Toxin.
Yeah. So DP has a cell in her inventory, so she's gonna be okay. Getting some nice to nice.
THC dodges the 4th Shadow
Does
Poison.
not
so
go
it's
for the
okay.
last hit.
And set Burrow Strike onto the Shadow Demon. He's gonna get chased down by the Ink Swell
Double
as
stun.
well. He's pretty low, but he's gonna get out just barely. No level 2 on the Grim Stroke yet for the Stroke of Fate.
It's no more regen. He should just suicide, right?
Yeah, I mean, like he needs to salve up if he's gonna like sustain himself, right?
Just don't
Looks
walk
like he's
back
just
to
gonna
base.
walk back to base. It's usually worth it to suicide.
The Grimstroke's waiting for him though. Look at this. He was waiting in the river to
Catch the
see if,
suicide, yeah.
yeah. So maybe that was the right choice.
But Sniper, he's almost level 2. I think once he gets to level 2 Shrapnel, it's gonna be pretty hard to this Sand King. It's like every time he Sandstorms, he's just gonna Shrapnel the Sandstorm. So maybe this is something that we should have seen last game.
But they weren't laning against each other.
Yeah,
so
they weren't. Spamming against Morphling sounds pretty awful. But Sand King is also level 3. You put 2 points in the Sandstorm. So you
Shrapnel.
have a little less burst.
Is he gonna shrapnel? He's not gonna shrapnel?
The Shrapnel. Maybe he doesn't want to push the creep waves in. It's coming towards him now, so he's going to be able to farm under the tower. But he's only got 54 base damage. It's pretty hard to last hit under tower with Sniper.
Yeah.
Lucky headshot? No,
He's not even going for it.
not even going for it. Missing the shots he doesn't even take. No. So, Spirit
missed
Breaker
them.
with the level 1 greater bash. Not
Dyer's
really,
top tower is being
not really sure what
attacked.
it's achieving here. The Chikira could definitely like 1v1 the guy. Static Link onto the Legion Commander. She's gonna...
Is he?
I think he's dead. One more hit, the staff comes
Salve.
out, but he gets
Gets the
wins.
vision.
Yeah, one more hit. The creep's blocking him though, and looks like Legion's gonna get out, but she already used the salve, so I'm not really sure what the plan for her is. She's gonna walk back to base as well.
And
No, she's sending
the
out a
Spirit
salve.
Breaker is they're sitting there level 1 with a passive spell and a wind lace.
Yeah, not really
I don't
getting a
think this
whole
is the
lot.
right
The Jakiri's gonna take out the Legion Commander. And
It's a
pass the
double
field,
kill.
which flips off. Nice early point to the Ice Path as well. Finish off Spirit Breaker. He's probably dead anyway.
Meanwhile, Shadow Demon
Dyer's
dies
top
top.
tower is under siege.
And the Sand King is chasing for the sniper. He doesn't have any mana.
He has
but
the mango, so he can go for it if he wants, but only
But
2 points in the
Dyer's
bow
cutting
strike,
away,
the
though.
range isn't that good. Yeah, you just pull this into the creep wave and then get that bonus farm. He's actually just gonna run down the sniper.
Earnage.
yeah, the sniper can't farm at all.
Radiant's middle
DP
tower
also
is
takes out the
being
Viper in
That's
mid
dead
lane. Sniper's
sniper.
gonna go down here. So So
Oh my god.
disaster
All
in
three
every lane
lanes.
for Team Twitter. This game is looking even more rough than the previous one.
Yep.
Illusion.
Rotation coming from the Spirit Breaker, not charging though.
Yeah, he's only got level 1 charge, but what's he gonna do against this DP? She can use Spirit Siphon him. Probably turn around and kill him as well.
Just gonna run the illusions at her for now.
Space created. I guess that's helping Viper
Charge
catch up a little
bottom.
bit. Charge bottom, but they're gonna miss the bounty runes anyway. Long static link on the LC, but she'll just
He has to
walk
get out of here.
And the Spirit Breaker, he's pretty screwed. He's got charge again in 3 seconds. He just needs to stay alive. Looks like he'll be okay, but the Ice Path comes out. This charge is available now.
Vision.
He finally charges. He's gonna go for DP, but he just cancels it and walks out. So, already 2k gold lead, 5 minutes into the game. You don't want to see that. It was 3 bounty runes as well.
Sankey going on a sniper.
Ink Sword combo is pretty obnoxious.
Yeah.
Nice disruption. We'll save the sniper for a little bit, but he's still a little bit screwed. Drops the shrapnel. He's
Blocked
gonna
a little bit
just
by the
barely
illusions.
get away. Spirit Break is coming in, but not much that he can do at this point. It's level 1 charge. It's a bit sad. And Havoc, he's just like limping in the corner. Level 4. It's almost level 5. He's got to TP back
back to
home.
base.
So now it's to do the Walk of Shame back to lane.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good at all.
Let's try and give some experience to his supports, I guess.
They're going on a
They have
Sankey.
a pretty good sentry placement. It's
mana.
going to be pretty hard to deward that.
Yep. Seeing range of the other
LC,
Sankey.
she might go down here. One more hit from the Razor,
Oh,
finish her off.
Earn it.
Plus 168 damage.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. In lane,
Actually,
this
put
LC is
no
good against
points
most
in the
heroes.
unstable current, actually.
Is that the build that most people go for nowadays? The
Pretty
unstable
sure
current?
it's like max unstable current, right? Like, this is the lane, this is the build if you want to win the lane, but if you want to farm, then you go for the max passive, because you can just farm the jungle.
Right. Yeah.
Razor's old ultimate from Dota 1.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
It was before like Razor was reworked. He didn't have static link. He had frenzy, like the frenzy that Clinks has.
I remember he had forked lightning at one point.
Yeah. And Viper had frenzy too.
I did not remember that. I did not play too much Dota 1, I guess. Is LC gonna get gone on the
yeah,
field?
she's in a lot of trouble. There's no mana for an ice path on Jakiro, so looks like she might be okay, but Razor's gonna
They're
die.
just
So
gonna
she's
die.
got phase boots. He can go for this.
168 damage.
I would have just gone for it. There's no rotations going the way. Like, who's gonna rotate? The Shadow Demon can save the LC, but he's just gonna die immediately afterwards.
You just right click the tower. 168 damage.
Gonna go for the LC again. Slow him down after the press the attack runs out. Charge onto the
Getting
Razor,
charged.
but I mean, there's no static link for a while. He just actually managed to static link the Spirit Breaker. And
Neutral
the
creep.
neutral creeps. The real hero is here. They're gonna take out the Razor, maybe. Viper's here now. Viper strike onto
Viper
the
strike.
Razor. The charge forward will finish off the Razor, and Jakiro's in a lot of trouble as well. He's gonna
God,
go down
right
to the
click
Viper.
down.
So
Double damage on the Jakiro. That's how he got.
yeah,
That's how
did
he
a
got
lot
the
of
kill.
damage there.
I was wondering, like, I was thinking like this Spirit Breaker doesn't die there, like 8 armor or something, and then just dies from one right click. Double damage.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
So Spirit Break is charging top again, while Grimstroke is on the way, so this is going to be a bit of a bloodbath up here. But it looks like Team Twitter, they're a bit outnumbered. Maybe they sense the Spirit Break is coming. Spirit Breaker should probably back out after this. Shrapnel comes
Yeah, this
out,
is not
but
a
they
good
see the
fight.
Grimstroke now with the Shrapnel. The Burrow Strike forward with the Epicenter will finish up the
Oh,
Spirit
boy.
Breaker. And
And
Sniper gets caught
walks
by the
into the
Ice
Epicenter.
Path. So he's going to go down here as well. He's really low, he's going to go down to Jakiro.
Dire's top tower is being
Yeah,
attacked.
that wasn't very good.
They didn't know about the Grimstroke until Sniper put the shrapnel down, and it was like,
Dire's
it's too
top
late,
tower
we already
is under
started
siege.
engaging. The LC, he's got level 6 now, so we'll see what they try and do with the LC. They don't have that much burst damage.
Alcy has no items.
Yeah, not even phase boost yet. They're gonna try and go for the Sand King, but this is
They
a
do see him. They have a
really
sentry.
tough kill.
But there's 3 heroes
they're all
here.
gonna spot him. Yeah, it's time to hide in the trees.
Meanwhile, Spearbreaker's sitting mid and Viper's going bottom.
Interesting that DP hasn't tried to force this tower yet. Maybe they will when the 10-minute bounties come out. Looks like a fight's going to brew out here. Disruption onto the Sand King. It's going to slow him down a little bit, but he's got a Burrow Strike, will be okay. Burrow Strikes onto the LC, but not going to get too much.
Is that
out
4
of it.
bounties?
Yeah, looks like
He
it's
got
going to
4
be all
bounties.
4 bounty runes. The THC, he's in a bit of trouble. He's getting charged up by the Spirit Breaker. And Assassinate's going to come out as well. The Spirit Breaker is pretty far away. He uses the smoke to dodge the Assassinate. Incredible play. And X-Well forward.
What a god.
Catch up his team. And Sniper, he is in a lot of trouble now. The DPs, he is as well. Should probably just turn on the ulti right now. But Sniper, she doesn't even deserve the exorcism.
Yeah,
And
now
that's
they're
big
gonna take down the top tower with the catapult wave.
Yeah.
So
So
also DP is back mid. If she uses exorcism mid, she can take the mid tower as well.
this race is also looking to brawl. Phase boots, drums, S and Y, all on the offense. No
Already?
poison, unstable current.
Oh, okay.
No, he's
No
queuing
SNY
up in-
yet.
Yeah, he's queuing up in S and Y.
You scared me for a bit. I was like, Facebook's drums SNY at 11 minutes? Are you kidding
There you
me?
go. He dominated this LC pretty hard. She's
top tower has fallen.
she's poorer than a Jakiro. You know, that happens.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said, this LC, if he loses a lane, he's not gonna be a hero. And he's looking to not be a hero this game.
There's no burst damage to help him catch up to Jakiro. Well, LC's gonna TP bot while DP goes for the mid with the exorcism, so they need to get something out of this. They gotta charge the Grimstroke, but THC is already hiding in the trees. Spirit Breaker decides to cancel his charge. Meanwhile,
Viper getting
as he TP's
silenced.
mid, he gets
Rod of Atos.
yeah, he just gets destroyed here. Atos, Ice Path, Necropire, a ton of damage to him.
This is interesting. DP went for Rod as Atos' first item.
Yeah, and they gotta take out the LC as well. It just gets Burrow Striked up. The Spirit Breaker, he charges in, and he gets slowed by
Sniper also.
the Dual Breath Ice Path as well. The Exorcism's about to run out, but they will manage to take down the Spirit Breaker in time. And Grimstroke is just pushing the lane by himself, getting that much needed farm. He's got Arcane Boots as well. No money for it. In level 7. So 9k gold lead, 12 minutes into the game. This is definitely going a lot worse than the last game.
Yeah.
Top tower is
But
being
at
attacked.
the same time, Microsoft did draft for this mid game. Drums forward, popped, and Shadow Demons get blown up.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
This is looking pretty rough. They're taking the mid tower as well without exorcism, and Grimstroke's not even at
Dire's middle tower is
Mid.
being
Grimstroke
attacked.
doesn't really do that much. It's like double Static Link, double Spirit Siphon, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, double Burrow Strike, which is, we saw last game.
Yeah.
Burrow Strike onto the Viper. FSN is going to come out as well, and he's going to get instantly blown up. The
Overwhelming out.
Fire comes out. So Viper
not
and
enough
LC going to get blown up. They
Oh,
just don't
this
have enough damage. The Spirit
Razor's
Breaker
gonna
getting
die.
really low. He's just going to get Circle Faded and hit by the TP. The Razor did end up going down to the Sniper. The Soulbind onto the 2 heroes left on the side of Team Twitter. Shadow Demon decides to bail
disrupts
on
himself.
his teammate. So they can't even run away anymore. And then Cryptstorm will finish
Tanking
with
getting a
them.
little low.
Charge in from the
Grimstroke
Spirit
charging
Breaker.
in. It's a buyback. He's gonna die.
He's
Die
gonna
back.
go down again. Actually, it's pretty tanky. He's just gonna walk out of there.
Yeah, they don't have the Razor anymore, so that's the bulk of their sustainable damage. So they're just gonna take this mid tower and then get out of there.
I mean, they can use the Exorcism for Ro8 at this point.
Yeah.
Looks like they're looking for it. Exorcism is back up. She's just got barely enough mana, but not gonna go for it.
Alright, would you mind casting by yourself for a little bit? I gotta take care of something.
Alright, sure. So, Viper not quite done with the run of Atos yet. He's also in poverty land, which is pretty sad. Four heroes at the top of the net worth chart. You never want to see that happen. The Jakira is so fun. He has almost as money for Yules. Never miss those ice paths again. Spirit Breaker is going to charge in onto the Razor. Razor gets first hit bashed as well. The Greater Bash comes out, another strike comes out, but Shrapnel won't be able to block this Razor's retreat. He actually fires it too far forward. Razor will eventually go down to the Assassinate. Demonic Purge onto the Sand King. They get the duel off onto the Sand King, but there's no damage left. The Shadow Soul Catcher will do a lot of damage, but won't finish him up. LC will end up going down to the Stroke of Fate as well, and actually Viper cleans up the Morris, but Viper now in a lot of trouble, gets Atos up, and the Exorcism will finish him off. And Team Twitter, it's time to run, but they got the Razor and the Sand King. It's the best outcome they've had so far. The 2 of the 5 kills they've managed to get this game. Sniper managing to stay alive during that engagement as well. It's got a Dragonlance finished up, should help a little bit, but it's still pretty lacking in damage. He's also gone for the max maxing headshot last build that Lutz went for last game. I still don't think this is the right choice. Going for headshot definitely makes more sense. It's just where the bulk of Sniper's damage comes from. Right now he hits a bit like a wet noodle. He has to get more points in headshot and get another point, get a Maelstrom as well before he starts really contributing to these team fights. And in DP, she didn't go for a face boost, so she's not as tanky as you would expect from a DP. Not missing out on that 6 armor. She's gonna go for an Ags now. This new illustrious Ags. A lot of sustain coming out. Atos onto the Viper. Viper, he is pretty screwed. Ice Path as well to follow up. I'm just gonna try and take one out before he goes down and gets a Viper strike onto the Morris, but the Morris will be okay.
Dire's bottom tower is in pieces.
Bane and Mirana Ganks, they take the bot tower. Gearing up for the second one, so I don't think there's too much that Team Twitter can do to respond right now. The Sniper, he still doesn't have any damage items. The Dragonlance doesn't really provide damage. It's only, what, 12 damage? It's got nerfed a lot. It used to give like 14.
Dire's bottom tower under fire. Dire's bottom tower is fallen.
I'll see working on a Blade Mail, just skipping the Blink Dagger altogether. It's pretty hard to get a Blink Dagger at this point. And even if you get the Blink Dagger, you get the Jewel, and she's still not going to get any kills. It's going to be really hard. They don't have any burst damage. And Razor and DP, they're going to eventually start taking up. Razor's fairly tanky, he's got 19 armor. DP, once she gets the Ags, it's going to be much harder to kill her. A lot of sustain coming out of the Aghanim Scepter. Grimstrike with an Aether Lens as well. Extra cast range. Gonna take that cast range at level 15 eventually. If the game even goes that late, they're quite far ahead right now.
Illusion.
Alright, sorry about that, I'm back.
Alright.
I think I just now discovered that I'm actually lactose intolerant.
Radiant's
Oh, that's
bottom
sad.
tower is being attacked.
Getting old.
Damn, maybe.
So Sanking's gonna actually, he just finished off a pipe, which is big majority of their damage right now. Assassinate and the Viper Strike is most of their damage, but Sniper doesn't deal enough damage with his right clicks yet. And LC does pretty much 0 damage with the right clicks.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
Yeah, no dual damage yet. No blink.
Dire's top tower
Going
is
straight for a
under
blade
fire.
mail.
Yeah, I think
Help him.
it's okay because you have like the DP to reflect a lot of damage back at.
Yeah, I think it's necessary also at this point, just because they have no damage at all.
Yeah, they're like too far behind to go for a blink.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Like lagging
Radiant's
here.
structures
I
are
feel like if I was this Razor right now, I'd just go for Ags so I can push faster, get this game over and done with. But he's
Radiant's
gonna go for a
BKB.
BKB
Under fire.
safe option.
There's not that much magic damage. I guess the Viper is the biggest concern.
Yeah. Alright, well, actually, Shadow Demon gets
Nice save.
purged, but he's gonna go
That's
down
not
anyway to the unstable cone.
Dire's top tower is being attacked. Dire's
Exorcism.
Exorcism comes out after the glyph as well. Spirit, Senki, he might go down here. He gets assassinated, but he's got a pipe, so he's pretty tanky.
Yeah, Grimstrew ulti wasted though. So did the stack Link. They might hold high ground here. That's a
Yeah,
nice
they might
hold.
be able to do this. There's no Aegis either.
Bounty runes?
So it looks like Microsoft then gonna back out and get the runes.
Okay, they're gonna get 4 bounties.
Yeah. Spirit Breaker, he might get one of them. He ended up on the
No,
cliff
the path.
instead. Stopped a little bit too early. I think he wasn't gonna make it anyway. And he
No.
would have certainly died.
Yeah.
But hey, it's worth it if you're this far behind. Just gotta funnel that money towards the sniper. He's about halfway to a maelstrom.
Still not going for the... No, he's going straight BKB, right? That's a BKB.
Okay, well, Spirit Breaker, he's gonna get caught out. Just managed to... Oh, nice ice
Nice
pass.
charge.
And looks
not
like he
gonna
gets
try.
silenced by the waifu.
God.
You nearly
Okay.
sipped at life. Now drink deep of death.
Godlike Death Prophet.
Yeah, you don't
He's
want to
just
see
kind
that
of alone
happen.
here. Can they get a duel? They can.
Oh, they
Can
get the duel
damage?
onto the Razor, but they don't have enough damage. He might eventually
Sand
go
King,
down here.
Epicenter up from the high ground.
Epicenter for the Sand King. He just missed the X-Well stun, but LC, she's got a lot of trouble. He's gonna go down to the Stroke of Fate. Atos cancels the TP on the Viper, and the Axe on the DP now. So every time she attacks, every time she casts a spell, it's gonna get a free ghost.
Yeah, this Ags is really strong.
I saw a game the other day where like the DP she went Ags against Doom, and it just kept like right clicking while she was doomed and managed to stay alive that way.
That's crazy.
Onto the Shadow Demon and just gonna run at them. 3 heroes down now, and this game's looking pretty
DP
over.
does not care.
Yeah, I mean DP's pretty invincible at this point. No defensive items even. This Atos gives you a lot of strength.
And Ags that gives you a lot of HP too. 2.2k health. That's it's pretty tanky.
They really don't have that much damage. Exorcism comes out again. Felt like it just came out.
Soulbind.
Nice static link, Soulbind onto the Sniper and the Spirit Breaker. So Sniper, he's gonna go
No,
down
he's
to the Burrow
dead.
Strike. He almost made it out. Viper also gonna go down here in this game. Almost over. Sniper forced to buy back.
Tower is being attacked.
They might actually get the DP here. This will be pretty big. The tower will
They do.
finish off the DP. Sand King also might go down here. The Sniper, he's got a lot of free reign. They don't have vision for the Sand King. He's charging up the Epicenter, and the Burrow Strike will onto the Sand King. Oh, onto the Sniper. Do a lot of damage here.
Auto use.
Yeah, Ice
Blink
Pass will
down.
miss.
No damage.
Dire's middle tower
That's
taking.
kind of
So
what I
they-
meant, right? Like the Sniper, he got Epicenter Burrow Strike, but that was it, right?
Yeah. So the good news is they do hold high ground.
Yeah, they didn't even lose the tower.
Not that much damage on the tower either.
They spent the buyback
Radiant's
on
top
Sniper.
tower is under siege.
He's going straight for a BKB as well, so he's still gonna do very little damage for a long time.
Yeah, I think now he actually needs a Maelstrom, but
Radiant's
he,
top tower is being attacked.
he's not gonna
Finish off
build
the
it.
ward. 193 gold for that ward. And he didn't even pay for the sentry.
He has a sentry on him right now, though. I
Oh,
think
he did.
Did he pay for that one? But yeah, I think
playing this Shadow Demon, but not buying sentries.
I think when you're this behind, you have to build damage.
Yeah,
and
you
hope
just have
for
to
the
like go
best.
all in, right? Because like you don't
Like-
really have that many choices.
Yeah, now if you go BKB, you're just gonna lose the fight. You're not gonna kill your enemies.
Mech's almost done on Viper, but it's probably a little bit too late. I mean, the greaves will help a lot if they can manage to get it.
Yeah, that's still a long ways away. Maybe another couple minutes.
Bane and
and
Mirana
meanwhile,
Ganks get scanned out when they go for the Roach Pit, but looks like it was a
Radiant
fake all
is
along. You're gonna jump on the sniper. Sniper is gonna be his dieback as well. So
Dominating.
Yeah,
Team
that's
Twitter in a
gank
lot of trouble.
into a push.
Narrow maze with you.
Like, there goes their high ground. Like,
Yeah,
no
that's-
sniper. Like, how do you defend? Viper is not even coming back.
Exorcism's out as well.
No glyph. They have glyph actually.
Dire's middle
Spirit Breaker's just charging bot.
Disrupt himself. That's an odd choice. Their racks are gonna fall. it seems.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Spirit Breaker is completely left. He's gonna try and split
bottom
push.
tower under fire. Radiant have
He
fortified.
can also grab the
their
go
Ganks.
get a bounty.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom
Actually, I'm
tower.
Bounty
surprised how
worth
slow
more.
Microsoft are pushing here. Exorcism's out. They're only gonna get 1 Rax out of this. Spirit Breaker's not going for the runes though. He's gonna get the tower. And
He's gonna die for it.
he's gonna die for it. Yeah, he's not gonna get the.
Has fallen.
You can charge mid right now.
Yeah,
Can't do
he
that.
should. He's gonna
Here he
charge
goes.
mid.
Sinking.
Duel onto
Blink on
the
mid.
Razor,
Get
but
the runes, dude.
it's actually not quite gonna die here. The Blade Mail not able to finish anyone off. THC's getting reloaded. Spirit Breaker will finish off the Group Strike on the way in.
With the run by.
And not gonna be able to get the Nether Strike onto the. Oh, nice
Nice
overwhelming
overwhelm.
Oz will finish off the Razor.
And the purge.
Oh, and Viper,
gonna
he's
get
gonna take out the Jakiro. So it's 2 against 3 now.
DP. Lost 40%.
Viper buys back.
Duel?
They're
No
assassinating
duel.
onto the DP, but they're
DP
not
has
able to
no
catch up
mana.
for a duel. DP's pretty fast though, 490
Epicenter?
move speed. Oh, yep, onto the LC. But maybe the Sand King's put himself in a bit of danger. Atos onto the Sand King. They have detection here. Let's take him out.
Alright. Microsoft throwing a little bit.
Yeah, they're still 23k gold ahead, but they definitely threw that fight a little bit. It's, in the end of the day, a 1k gold swing onto the way of Team Twitter. So Viper and Sniper both without buybacks now.
Let's start.
Radiant's
Now
bottom
they
tower
might
has
get
been
the mid
attacked.
tower as well. But they didn't get the runes. So that's a
Yeah, I
big
know,
loss.
the Spirit Breaker, the runes are still there.
Radiant's middle
There's
tower-
Top
DD
ones
next to the
are
Roche
gonna
pit
get
as
taken.
well.
Radiant structures
But,
are fortified.
no one's spotting that one out. Could be pretty big for them.
Dude, these runes are worth so much money.
Double damage.
Jakiro has a mech and Yules. He's
I
very
mean,
rich.
so Sniper's decided to go for the Maelstrom now. He realizes he needs more damage. I think this is definitely the right choice.
Yes. She's gonna get a casual Ogre Club in his inventory.
Yeah, the extra 10 strength, not too bad. But Bane and Renegades probably gonna go for Roche now. They can use the Exorcism if they want to. DP is actually pretty close to Octarine Core. And she's just gonna
Viper getting
1v1 the Viper, and the Viper TP's out. There's
TP.
no Atos on
Nice.
the Razor to cancel it.
Yeah, good
Razor's
call.
going for Ags now, so he's trying to get that push up a little bit because it's just the DP and maybe the Jakiro.
I think they're swinging back for the Shrine and maybe then Roche
Yeah, you reckon they're gonna use Exorcism for it?
for the Shrine.
No, for the Roche. Meteor Hammer on the Group Strike as well.
Yeah, I don't think they. Oh, they're not even going for the Roche. They're just gonna go for high ground.
Yeah, I guess they don't
Yeah.
care. This is like definitely.
They're super far ahead for sure.
Yeah. Atos onto the Viper. Viper's pretty screwed. He doesn't have buyback either.
Mech.
Oh,
There goes
sorry, I
the-
just sneezed there. Alright, well, this LC goes down as well. I think she doesn't have buyback. That was probably her dieback.
She's trying to
71
save the
seconds.
Viper.
Yeah, but
They
it's still
both
gonna
used their buyback, so that's gonna
Exorcism,
be.
finish off the racks. They can go for Megas now.
Dire's
Yeah, or just the game.
Yeah, just go for the game.
Dire's top
But I mean,
barracks has
Sniper,
fallen.
where there's a will, there's a way. He has money for a Maelstrom. You can pick it up right now. Help a little bit with the
You
damage
should.
output.
Buy it.
Charge
buy
in,
it.
but gets disrupted. So not gonna work out. Actually, the Stormcatcher's
Assassin.
doing a ton of damage there.
But he's doing
Sniper's
game
still
back.
not buying out his Maelstrom.
Dire's middle tower
So
has
you should
fallen.
just go for it. Alright, now he figures out he has the money. And the Exorcism's out. This is not the worst time for them to fight. They kind of need to right now. There's Viper,
So if they
LC under
just don't go on the sniper,
the Axe done on the Sand King. Huge blink, burrow strike range.
sniper needs to be clicking people.
Sniper.
There you go.
Just not doing enough damage. The Shadow Demon forced to buy back here. There's only one T4 left. Looks like they want to try and wait until the whole team is up, but they might lose the game before that happens. Ro8, he's in a lot of trouble. He has the BKB here. The nice 2-man
Double use.
into an Ice Path. The Meteor Hammer will also hit the Sniper. Sniper goes down. 48 seconds on the
Standing the
sideline.
macro fire.
GG is called. So, an overwhelming display from Team Microsoft again. More dominating fashion this time. And Team Twitter, they're going to be eliminated. They're in the round of 8. And Bane and Mirana Ganks will move on to play Amazon Prime Korea, I believe.
Yeah, congratulations to them.
Yeah.
And hope to see Twitter next year.
Yeah. I think they played like pretty well overall, but just feel like they're probably a bit outclassed by Bane and Mirana Ganks. And really
they're a good
fit,
team.
right?
Yeah,
Like most of us get bodied by Bane and Mirana Ganks.
They definitely look like a almost professional kind of team.
Yeah,
They,
I definitely see them like play almost every day as well. So they do practice pretty hard.
Yeah, and their strats are very crisp, and everything just feels good for them.
Yeah, the draft is like usually pretty well paced as well.
Yeah. So